After years of being on my feet all day, I've developed these ugly, embarrassing varicose veins.
West Medical's innovative varicose vein treatments have helped thousands of people to get the smooth, sexy legs they deserve.
The team at West Medical was amazing. My legs look great. My varicose veins are gone.
Call 1-800-WEST-MED for a free consultation.
I feel incredible because I called 1-800-WEST-MEDICAL.
Witness News with live breaking news.
Good morning. This is Eyewitness News at 11 a.m. We're live on ABC 7, Hulu, and wherever you stream. I'm Philip Palmer. Giovanna's on assignment, but we start with breaking news in Pacoima. Scott Reif is live on Air 7 HD over a construction site where a worker has been killed. Scott.
Yeah, Philip, tragic accident here in Pacoima about 8:50 this morning. Fire crews were called to the scene, and that wall right there collapsed on two men. One was able to get out, transported to the hospital with back pain. The other one tragically was killed by that wall when he was crushed. Now, as we push into the area here under construction, it appears they dug underneath the foundation of the wall, and it collapsed. It also appears there's no rebar in that wall, which would be a requirement for a wall retaining anything or a wall over 2 feet tall. And so right now they're looking at the situation here as a possible crime scene. It looks like LAPD homicide detectives have responded. OSHA is en route. It's a 10,000 block of North Glen Oaks in Pacoima. But certainly a lot of questions right now, and a lot of questions about whether or not all the regulations were actually followed in a dig and a construction site like this. So there'll be more to come on this, Philip, but certainly a tragedy that one man was killed when that wall fell on him.
Yeah, and they'll probably have to check all of those other walls that are surrounding the property. If one didn't have rebar, they probably all don't. Okay.
Possible.
Scott, thank you. A murder investigation is underway after a man was killed in a shooting at a house party. Eyewitness News reporter Jaysha Patel is live in the Hollywood Hills and has the latest. Jaysha?
Philip, police believe this all started with an argument between two people. If you take a look at your screen, Air 7 HD was over the scene as investigators tried to piece together what exactly happened at this home in the Hollywood Hills. Now, a little after 2 a.m., police responded to multiple calls about a shooting. The house is on Fairholme Drive, and police found a 39-year-old man with a gunshot wound. Now, that man passed away at the home, and police say they think the victim and suspect did not live there, and that there was a party happening at the time of the shooting.
What we know up to this point is that there was an argument between the suspect and the victim outside of the residence, during which the suspect removed a firearm, shot the victim, and fled the scene.
Now, police say that the suspect got away in a car, but they're still working to figure out whether the suspect acted alone or if there was more than one person. Live in the Hollywood Hills, Jaysha Patel, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Okay, Jaysha, thank you. The funeral for a Riverside County Sheriff's deputy is currently underway. Deputy Brett Harris died last month in a traffic accident while on duty. A procession to honor him was held this morning. The sirens and wails of police and first responder vehicles began at about 8:45 this morning when the parade of motorcycles and cars started a 17-mile drive from the Menifee Mortuary to the Grove Community Church in Riverside. As we mentioned, the service is just getting started. It started at about 11 a.m. The 26-year-old Harris died after a brain injury in the May 12th crash in San Jacinto. City officials are working on a major beautification project in Venice. Crews are cleaning up a homeless encampment along Venice Boulevard and Dell Avenue, right where you access the beach. Eyewitness News reporter Mark Cota-Robles has reaction from the homeless who now have to find a new place to live. Mark.
Yeah, Philip, this location, it's just about a quarter mile to Venice Beach here behind us. The city actually has cleaned up this location before a couple of weeks ago, but the homeless came back. The city hoping they don't this time. It's move-out day for people living in this homeless encampment on South Venice Boulevard, with sanitation crews moving in. Signs were posted just days ago warning them of the city's plan to clean it up.
And it's awkward living in this community in Venice Canals that is very upscale and lovely homes and all that, and you go outside and you're faced with the reality of what it's like for a lot of other people.
Bev Wise says the homeless crisis has gotten so bad, she's put her home on the market. She's leaving too. She feels the solution to this problem is complicated.
I think the city is trying to do their best, but it's not fast enough. And I'm very mixed. I want them gone, and I want them housed.
Councilwoman Tracy Park says over the past few months, shelter options have been offered to more than 30 people. 6 who qualified have received permanent supportive housing. Staff worked with this woman for over an hour today, offering assistance. Eventually, she and her friend agreed to go. Many we spoke to don't want the help, or they don't like how their removal is being handled.
We got social workers and stuff that's supposed to be trying to help us out to get into somewhere, but if we keep moving, how they gonna find us? They can't find everybody if we got to keep moving.
I just do what I do. I mean, they can say what they do, but they're not gonna help me. I'm still gonna be here, so.
After all the tents are cleared out, the city plans to beautify the parkway, adding mulch and plants and mesh netting to protect the area.
I'm sorry that, we took up this space here. We just needed a place to live.
Locals who pay to live here still question, will it work? Will the homeless...
Lucky if you see the sun today, because overnight, some of you saw rain. This is video from Pasadena. Tony Cabrera in for Brianna, tracking the conditions right now. Tony, I saw a little bit of rain up in Burbank last night around 10 o'clock.
Yeah, these marine layer clouds are so deep. The June gloom continues, and when there's so much of that moisture in the air, there's plenty of raindrops that could be falling down. And we'll have a little bit of a break to that going into Friday, Saturday, and then it returns. Malibu 54 really socked in there. And look at the clouds just really high over the mountains that look down onto Riverside, 65 degrees. They're coming close to the top there. So when the marine layer gets that deep, plenty of drizzle can happen. We could see some clearing later this afternoon. Similar to yesterday, there were pockets of some clearing that happened. But then again, tonight, we're expecting those clouds to move on in. And here's what our temperatures should be like this afternoon. 70 for downtown LA, 71 for inland Orange County, 69 in the valleys, mid 70s towards the IE. Along the coast, beaches 68, mountains 61, 76 over the high deserts, low deserts 89 degrees. There is change coming, a little bit of change coming in the next couple of days, and then back to the June gloom. We'll break that down with your 7-day forecast coming up next. Philip?
Okay, Tony, thank you. As we continue here at 11 a.m., a frightening ordeal for a Cal Poly Pomona student. Campus police say she was attacked after an intruder broke into her apartment. A joyride turns into a wild pursuit.